Welcome to the Unsorted podcast, the Lego podcast that likes to get a little bit silly and a little bit crazy. This is a reminder that this podcast is not safe for work and not safe for those younger ears. So this is your opportunity to dart away now. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Unsorted, the Lego podcast that likes to get a little bit crazy, a little bit silly. I'm the host tonight. My name is Sam Jones, the Brickkeeper. Welcome to you all. Tonight, we're going to be discussing how old we all feel at the fact that the Lego movie was recently 10 years old. I personally feel a little bit ancient, but there are more than just me here that we have to consider. So if I feel ancient, how are these guys going to feel? So I need my co-hosts, and well, what can I say about them that hasn't already been said in previous episodes? I didn't write anything down like the others, so I am doing this straight off the top of my head. He's my Lego husband. I've said that right for the first time in 4 years. He's the guy who fills me with joy. I love seeing him every time I see him. And he always has a go at me because I don't make him any sonic screwdrivers. It's Cut the Craggle.
Woo!
Hello, good sir. How are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
I'm doing better now you're here.
Yeah, it did seem like you were struggling a little bit. You gotta write an intro down. I've been telling you this.
Hey, what's the point of writing an intro down? Because then I can't say nice things about you. Then I have to stick to my words that I've written out.
So what? You're incapable of writing nice things about me. I have a drawer full of love letters that says otherwise, mister.
That's true. I also have the same drawer of love letters. It's just under my screen here. Anyway, there's someone else who's got to join us.
Oh, no.
And do you know what? All I'm going to say is he is coming. Cover your butts. It's Joe from Skylab Bricks.
Bow, 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 bow. Hi, everybody. Cover your buttholes, because here I am.
Hey, Joe.
Hi, everybody.
How's it going?
Well, I'm a little jet lagged. If you don't notice, I am in a different place, mentally and physically. My little family, is on vacation here in Utah, so I'm in my dad's office. So we'll see how this goes, huh? I feel like also, Sam, those digs on age were directed towards me.
I couldn't possibly comment.
Okay.
You are the eldest out of all of us, so...
Yes, but maturity-wise, am I?
Oh, I think maturity, we're all the same, aren't we? We're like way down there.
Somewhere around 14, 15. Yeah.
Lower.
Okay. 12, 13, huh?
That'll probably it, yeah. The Lego movie. 10 years old.
Yes.
Can you believe it? Now, did anybody actually see it when it came out? That week, that first month?
Yeah. I saw it on the UK release date. It was released on Valentine's Day, I believe, in the UK, because we went and saw it on Valentine's Day. We had a great old time. The cinema was absolutely packed. But I do remember there was one gentleman. Now, we saw it in 3D, right? So you had to wear the special glasses. Otherwise, it all looked, blurry and underwater-esque. So we were watching it in 3D, and it looked fantastic. This guy about 2 rows in front of us had an iPad, and every now and again, he kept lifting his iPad to the screen to take a screenshot. Or take a photo of the cinema screen. I'm thinking, well, that's gonna be useless when you get home, because it's 3D. It's projected in 3D, I don't think the glasses are gonna work. I mean, maybe he can take it home and look at the glasses.
Put the glasses in front of the camera and take a few shots. No, yeah, for quite a while, my brother-in-law, Emily's brother Tom, who we need to have on the podcast. He's who I auditioned for Lego Masters with. we had this tradition that anytime a cool movie was coming out, we'd get a whole group of friends together. And this was probably one of the last ones where we had a group of friends from college together, and we went and saw it. And yeah, I can't believe that was 10 years ago. I saw posts about it. I'm like, no way. This can't be 10 years old. And sure enough, it is.
I know it feels like it can't be 10 years ago, but at the same time, it also feels, in a way, like another lifetime ago when I think about where I was then and where I am now, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, I know what you mean there.
I'm loving the energy so far here. Everyone just like, It's just what happens when we realize, when we're faced with the crippling, paralyzing fear of our own mortality.
Our own mortality, yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah,
We're
when
just
the-
very somber right now, aren't we? You know?
Well, let's perk it up then.
Perk it up
Okay,
a bit.
all right.
That's what she said.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the goddamn game. Let's do it.
This is it. So, as I'm hosting this week, I have made a comprehensive quiz
Oh no.
that asks some simple questions, some easy questions, some difficult questions, and some downright stupidity. And hopefully will provide some entertainment. So, folks, play along at home. See how many you can answer. I will warn you, there is a PowerPoint, but it's only there to enable the questions to be clear, concise to everybody. I do have the Lego Movie script right in front of me, so I will know if anything is incorrect. I do have written down all the answers. I have watched the Lego Movie 4 times this week because I have no life.
I was going to watch it for revision, and I just didn't get round to it, so I'm...
Yeah, you have no life, and you have no one to hold you at night and tell you don't need to watch it again, Sam.
Right, thank you for making me realise how lonely I am, Joe.
I know! Joe is starting early with the personal attacks there.
Can I just knock off like 5 points for being a dick straight
Sure,
away?
man.
Yeah.
I'm not in this for the points. I'm just here to laugh. Okay, Sam's quiz on the Lego Movie. Let's do this.
Indeed.
Fantastic title.
And you will all hate me after this, I guarantee. You might actually never want me to do anything again. You might just say,
Another
fine, you
episode.
can edit and be a participant. That's it. Nothing else.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Let's do it, Sam. Let's go.
So, Joe, I'd like you to buzz in with spaceships, and Craggle, you can buzz in with candy floss. First question.
Oh boy.
What date was the Lego Movie released? And I'll accept the global release date, or the US theatrical release date, or the UK release date.
Candy floss.
Spaceships.
Craggle.
February 14th, 2014.
That was the UK release date. Now, for a bonus point, okay, can you give me the US release date?
No.
Joe?
No, I can't.
No.
No, I
It was
can't.
a week earlier, 7th of February.
Oh.
What land is Unikitty the princess of before it is destroyed?
Candy floss.
Craggle.
Is it Cuckoo Land?
I give you a hug, Joe.
It's Cloud Cuckoo Land, or it's
Is it Cloud Cuckoo Land?
Yeah, it's Cloud Cuckoo Land.
Yep, it is Cloud Cuckoo Land. I'm going to give you both half a point for that.
That's what I thought. Okay, fine.
Okay? Because you did a
Next
bit of
question.
teamwork there, and I'm loving the teamwork so far.
I can live with that. I can live with half a point.
Okay, next question. What does tacos stand for?
Oh, jeez. Because it's Tacos Tuesday.
Yeah.
The S is silent.
I don't remember, Sam. I'm sorry.
I don't want to say what something next to it because that might be a question later on. But I do know this. No, I
No?
pass.
Craggle.
Passing?
Yeah.
Joe?
Pass.
Passing?
Pass.
Tentacle arm Craggle outside sprayer.
How is the S silent?
I don't know. Ask Lord Business. That's what he says.
Oh,
in
okay.
the
That's what he
movie.
says. So live in the film.
He just says
Oh, I
it
feel like you
anyway.
sabotaged us with that quote.
Oh man.
Okay, so nobody got that.
The
so
polish
just-
of Nail.
Now, this is a bit of an outside one, but you might know. Which NBA Hall of Famer is shown as a master
Spaceships.
builder?
Spaceships.
Joe.
Spaceships. That would be Shaquille O'Neal.
Joe! Yes! Well done, Joe.
It's Clark's favorite part of the movie where he goes, "Y'all ready for this?" And then they build the catapult
they
and
were
they
ready for
launch it
that.
at the police trucks. Oh,
Yep,
oh
Yeah.
they were ready for that.
that's it. Well done. Well done. I like the reference to the scene as well, but you're not getting any bonus points for that.
Okay.
Next question. I have
Which-
some options for this if you want them, so feel free to
Okay.
just ask for. I do have 4 options: an A, B, C, and a D. I can read them out to you if you want. But what word is never spoken once during the Lego Movie?
Fuck.
Well, obviously. but that's not-
Asshole.
I'll give you the options.
I know.
Twat. Bellend.
Spaceships.
Joe.
Spaceships. Lego. The word Lego is never said.
Correct. The word Lego is never said at all during the entire movie because when the President Business or Will Ferrell's character and
father.
the father and Finn are together, what does he say it is, Craggle?
Interconnecting brick system.
There you go.
Yep.
Well done.
Did I get a
You
point
don't
for
get-
that?
No.
You asked me a question, I answered it correctly. I want a point, mister.
Joe gets
Also,
one.
I want points for those other words that I said that weren't in a Lego movie.
Oh no.
No, they
I
weren't
don't
on the
think you get-
acceptable answer list.
No.
They were correct answers to the question that you put on screen.
Damn you and your technicalities, sir.
You should have given us the multiple choices if you wanted us to choose from some specific options, not just gone whatever.
All right.
I mean, you're lucky I didn't go for
Okay.
C-bomb because that was my first instinct.
Which musical group with hits such as I Just Had Sex, Mother Lover, and Jizz in My Pants featured on the hit song Everything Is Awesome?
Do what now?
I don't know the name of the group, but I do. Didn't they also have a song called "I'm in a Boat"?
Yes, they did. Joe, phone down.
Is it Lonely Island?
I just saw he had his phone. He's googling it. The twat.
I was joking. I was just like,
Yeah. Whatever.
Right.
wait, Lonely Island?
Yes, the Lonely Island feature on Everything Is Awesome, and they feature in the end credits song for the Lego Movie 2, and Yorma
Okay.
also plays the voice of Shakespeare in the Lego Movie.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
How many
Okay.
times is the word spaceship spoken, yelled, or screamed during the movie?
Spaceships. Is this Price is Right rules, like closest without going over again?
I'll give you closest. If you
Okay.
want me to
I'm
give
gonna
you
go
a
for-
hint,
No,
I'm gonna go
hints.
for
Just go
30.
closest.
Joe's going for 30.
I'm gonna say 57.
Joe's
Oh.
closest. 35.
Oh.
35 times.
Oh.
Sorry, Craggle. This next question does require some acting. So everybody, hold on to your butts because Craggle and Joe are all over this, I'm sure. Recite the prophecy about the special that Vitruvius gives at the start of the movie.
I only know the last line.
I know the last line. That's all I know.
Yeah. I know
All right.
this is true because it rhymes.
Because it rhymes.
Is it something face of yellow?
Yes.
Ah,
Yes.
Yep. No, I'm sorry. It's a hilarious prophecy, but I don't know it off the top of my head.
It's something like a special one with face of yellow.
I will recite it. The full prophecy is one day a talented lass or fellow, a special one with a face of yellow, will make the piece of resistance found from its hiding refuge underground.
Underground. Yeah.
And with a noble army at the helm, this master builder will thwart the Craggle and save the realm, and be the greatest, most interesting, most important person of all times. All of this is true because it rhymes.
Yeah.
Excellent. How many steps are there to instructions to fit in, have everybody like you, and always be happy?
Ooh, wait. Is this again
okay.
closest to it?
So
I will take closest to this. However, I think you will all
Okay.
be massively under because there is a scene where it's actually confirmed how many steps there are.
Oh, I was thinking of Emmett's morning routine.
It's all part of that, but it's in the same booklet.
at age 41, I have achieved all these steps, and the answer is actually 5. So
You just copied Jacob's answer.
No, if I'm right, there's so many steps in the morning routine that Emmett does, but later on you see his instructions and it has like an obscure number on there. I'm gonna say 138.
Oh, Craggle.
I will go for I will try 125.
181. Craggle gets it.
Oh
Hey.
jeez. Oh.
So yes, the
Okay.
step number that is on his instruction book when he touches a piece of resistance is 181.
Yeah.
However, he
Now,
completes a total of I think you get up to, he mentions that he's on step 13 during
Yeah, because there's really
during the
small
morning.
ones. Yeah, because there's like
Yeah.
the shower, there's breathe, and he does the whole massive exhale that his back just goes Matrix style.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah.
Jumping jacks hit him.
Okay.
1, 2.
Oh boy. Okay.
What is the last name of Chris Pratt's character, Emmett?
He doesn't have one,
What?
does he?
Yes,
Is
he
it?
does.
Oh, wait a sec. Is it?
He does. He does.
Oh, Briskowski or something.
Craggle gets it. It's Brakowski.
It's Brickowski. Ah, okay.
Well done, Craggle.
Yeah.
He's coming back.
Uh-oh. I haven't seen this for at least 6 months, so
I need to rewatch this movie. I'm smiling as I'm thinking about it now.
it's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What sounds like a cat poster?
Oh, jeez. What?
Believe?
Yes, Craggle gets it.
Wait, what?
Believe. When
Vitruvius tells Emmett to believe. He says, "I know that sounds like a cat poster." Then later on, when he's in the real world, there is literally a poster of a cat with his paws in the air saying "believe."
Okay. Wow.
I know that because that
Okay.
is a line I still use today.
scores on the doors with 9 questions to go. Joe is on 4.5 points, and Craggle is on 5.5 points. There's a point in it.
Wait, how did he get back so many points from being -5 at the start?
Oh, dear.
I've decided not to apply those. I'll apply those after.
Okay, and what about my extra points for, fuck and twat and bellend?
I've decided not to apply those. I'll apply them after, if I can be asked.
Ugh.
I feel
Okay.
like this is weighted against me.
What is next question? What does Bad Cop like to throw or kick?
Spaceships!
Joe.
It's not spaceships, it's chairs. because that
Well
is one of my
done, Joe.
favorite scenes of the movie when they miss the main characters and they get away and someone brings him a chair to throw and he tosses it at a cop that's running away like
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and just
Yeah.
like
Exactly the scene that I was thinking of when I wrote this.
I knew the scene. I couldn't think what it was, and for some reason, I was going to say the book, like he likes to throw the book at people or something. I don't know.
no, someone brings him a chair.
Okay.
Okay.
Next question. This one does require some acting.
Oh dear.
Oh shit.
Please give me your best impression of Emmett pretending to be a cowboy or a stool.
Yo, I'm a cowboy. Yeah, I'm a cowboy. And then you can't see me, but I can go on all fours to be a stool if you'd like me to be. I'm a stool.
Yeah, I mean, you can see me. Here I go. Ready? How's this?
Yeah, that's good. I like this. Do you know what? I'm going to give you both a point because Craggle, you were straight in on there with being the cowboy, and Joe, you got on your hands and knees for me at that. Do you know what? Dedication.
It's not the first time. It's not the first time, Sam.
Hopefully not the last.
Oh.
Okay.
Woo!
This one will I think you might be okay on this. You might get it, you might not. Let's go.
Okay.
Name all of the cats that Emmett's neighbor Sherry has.
Oh.
I know one
You
of
could
them is Steve.
I know one of them. Yeah, it's Steve, isn't it? Or is it Frank? It's a person's name. Is the one that he doesn't like at the end.
Yeah.
It's a person's name.
I do not have Steve or Frank in my list.
Oh. Is Fluffy one of them?
Yes, Fluffy is one of them. So I
Oh
will
my
tell you
gosh.
this. I will give you a point for every name you get.
Oh, so I got 1 point.
Craggle, you have 1 point. So the names of all the cats are Jasmine, Dexter, Angie, Loki, Bad Leroy, Fluffy, Fluffy Jr., Fluffy Senior, and Jeff.
Jeff. Oh.
Jeff. Bad Leroy.
Bad Leroy. Bad Leroy.
Do you know what? I was almost ready to say Fluffy Jr. just because I said Fluffy, and it would have actually been a right answer.
You would have got a point for it as well if you'd said it.
Oh,
Man. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, sorry, that's a tough one, man.
yeah.
I should have watched it on the plane last night.
Okay. This one's a bit more open, but I think you guys can get it. I'll
Be
take.
careful with your open questions because I'll just end up saying fuck.
It's-
It's not. You can't say it and get a point for that. Trust me.
Okay.
No.
And I will take it in turns from each of you. There's an opportunity for you both to get 5 points here.
Okay.
Right.
Oh,
Okay.
jeez. Okay.
Name me 5 master builders at the master builder gathering that are not main
Candy
cast
Floss.
characters.
Candy Floss.
Craggle, you can go
Leonardo?
first.
No, not Leonardo. Michelangelo, sorry.
Yes, Michelangelo.
And Michelangelo.
Yes.
Oh, no, that's no.
So that's
no,
2.
no. I know.
There's
I'm
2
kidding. I'm kidding.
Michelangelos. Is it also
Yeah.
Shakespeare?
Yes, Shakespeare is there.
I know.
Also, Lloyd from Ninjago, but I don't think they call him Lloyd. They call him like
Oh,
Ninja
man.
Dude or something.
I'll give that to you.
Yeah, he's Lloyd from classic Ninjago. Yeah.
They call him Green Ninja. Don't worry, Joe. There's plenty more for you to get.
Swamp Monster.
Yes.
How many is that I've given you?
4. 1 more.
Okay. Go on, Joe. If you got one, say.
No. It's your turn first.
I thought he was just shout out.
No, this one is turns because you
Okay.
both get the opportunity to get 5 points. Joe has to just give me 5 different ones.
Okay.
Oh, who else is there? I'm
Okay.
trying to
Well, if
think.
he's done, I'm gonna go
No,
for
I
it.
think I've got one more in me who's not a main character. It's gonna be what's his face? Gandalf?
Yeah, I'll take it. Gandalf. That's 5.
Yeah.
Well done, Craggle.
I was going to
Okay.
say one, but as
Okay.
I was about to say it, I noticed. Well, I won't say actually, but there's some that's popped up in the chat, so Joe's got an easy points there if he says those.
Right, Joe,
Well, I mean,
you're 5.
Honestly, I am trying to avoid looking over there. Well, there's Dumbledore, Superman,
Yes.
Wonder Woman, the Green
Yes.
Lantern,
Yes.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Yes.
Is that 5? No, I got 5. Dumbledore,
You got 5. You got
Shaquille
5.
O'Neal,
Yeah. I just had a complete brain fart. Yeah.
and they don't call Benny Benny. They call him 1980s spaceman
Yeah.
or something to that effect.
Yeah, 1980s something space guy, but you're still not getting a bonus. But you're not getting a bonus point for it. Now this tests a bit of your Lego set knowledge as well. What is the official Lego set
Candy
number
floss.
for Craggle?
What?
Is it
What?
Benny's spaceship?
Yes, that's the set I'm referring to, but what is the set number for it?
Oh, the set number. I thought a set name. Oh, okay. I don't know. I got excited because I wanted to get it before Joe.
Is it 2001?
No.
Okay. Well, they're not.
18760.
No.
I love that you had to check because I say it with such confidence, though.
It's over there. I
about-
can
how
see it on
about-
my second screen. I'm just there going, no. He's so
Joe
confident.
just looked
about-
at his other monitor. He's googling it.
I
We
don't
can
have
see
another
you
monitor.
on camera. We can see
about-
where you're looking.
How about 1701? I can't do it.
It's not the Enterprise, no.
Okay, all right. Then sorry, man. Then I have no idea.
70816 is the set number
Okay.
for Benny's spaceship.
I had some of those numbers. Do I get like a half point?
No.
I had some of those numbers too, homie. All right.
Okay. Coming to the end now. What is the name of the TV show featured in the Lego
Where's my pants?
Spaceships.
buzz
He
in.
didn't hit the buzzer.
Joe?
Where's my pants?
Sorry, Craggle. You didn't buzz.
We haven't buzzed the last 2 questions.
Yeah, but you also did get the last one right, so...
Son of a bitch.
Honey, where's my pants?
I don't know how you can make a show about that. Then
It
literally just...
should be called Where's My Trousers anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, where's my trousers?
Okay. It doesn't have
Oh,
the same
boy.
ring to it, does it?
No.
I know, right? Where are my
Okay.
pantaloons?
Phantom. Okay. What does Lord Business use to help him make sure everything is perfect before releasing the Craggle?
Candy floss.
Craggle.
Micromanagers.
Bingo. This one should be easy. What
Okay.
is the only original thought
Spaceship.
or
spaceship,
idea that
spaceship.
Emmett has had?
Candy floss.
Joe.
The double-decker couch, which
The
ends up
d-
saving their lives.
Yes. The double-decker couch. Last question.
Oh no!
Okay. Who is on board the Millennium
floss.
Falcon?
Oh,
Craggle.
jeez.
It was Landau Calrissian,
Yes.
Han Solo,
Yes.
Chewbacca, and
Yes.
technically Lego movie Batman joined them briefly to steal the hyperdrive. Oh, and C-3PO as well.
Oh,
God damn it.
oh.
God damn it. Okay.
You've got the point. Thank you, Craggle. You gave me
Yep.
C3PO,
Yep.
and if you hadn't have given it to me,
Mhm.
I would have had to defer to Joe. But you've got it.
Yeah, it doesn't take much to get Anthony Daniels out of his cave to come out and do the voice.
They actually got Billy D. Williams, though, in all fairness. I think the only one they didn't
You can
get
tell it's
was,
Billy D. Williams for
was
sure.
Han Solo.
Okay.
He's too busy crashing airplanes in Hollywood.
Oh, he's just too busy, like, being in ridiculously bad sequels to his original trilogy of Indiana Jones movies.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Let-
The final scores are in.
Let's save that for another time, Craggle.
Yeah.
Okay.
The winner of Sam's terrible Lego movie.
Wait, that's the last question?
I did say it was
That was the last question.
Oh, I thought there was going to
You
be
did
one
say
about
it.
the actual end of the film or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Not this time.
Bonus points for paying attention.
Fuck off. Joe, you had a raw score of 14.5 points.
Ooh, raw
But with your
score.
blatant disrespect at the beginning, that's down to 9.5 points.
Yes.
Okay?
This
Craggle.
is like golf, right? The lower score wins.
No.
No.
Craggle, you were on 16.5 points. And because you behaved yourself, you got 16.5 points.
Whey!
You're the winner.
So I would have won anyway. There you go.
Yeah, you
Well,
would have
you
won
know,
anyway.
Let it never be said that that I'm not gracious in victory. I would just like to thank the fantastic quizmaster Sam Jones and also Joe for being shit.
Yeah. I would like to thank Sam for to making that game, and that's all. That's the only person I want to thank.
That's fine. It's all right, Joe. You've already had your punishment, so.
That was actually closer than I thought it was going to be. I gotta be honest.
Yeah,
I was
seriously.
impressed, to be honest, gents. For both of you who have
You know,
not actually seen it recently, you
No,
retained a
Mrs.
good-
Craggle was put in the chat earlier that she thinks it's been at least 2, maybe 3 years since we watched it, which is
Wow.
sounds about right actually. But...
Yeah, and see, we have a 6-year-old boy who I've seen like 5 or 6 minutes of it at a time over the last few years, coming in and out while he's watching it. But yeah.
Yeah, I obviously I've watched it 4 times this week alone, just literally for this stream. But before that, I think I may have watched it at Christmas or New Year, just because I can.
Just cause.
Yeah. I think
There's
I
nobody
have watched
to tell me.
I've watched the Lego Batman movie more recently. I think I watched that just before Christmas.
I watched that
Oh, we need to
on
watch that.
when I came back. No, when I think I just watched that on a random weekend
Yeah.
in January. I was like, I'm feeling a bit like, what's going on? And then one of my friends mentioned the Lego Batman movie, and I went, I've got that. I can watch that. Stuck it on.
Yeah.
Now,
It's a great film. I will say that I actually preferred it more on the second viewing when I saw it on a home release. I only saw it once in the cinema. I think the reason is when I saw it in the cinema, I had not long seen the animated Batman Return of the Caped Crusaders, which is basically like a animated sequel to the Adam West series, and it had like all the surviving cast members of the Adam West series in it, and there was some crossover with some of the jokes, like the "Let's Get Nuts" jokes and stuff like that. They, some of the callbacks to other stuff. Like, I guess with Lego Batman movie, they were doing callbacks to previous versions of Batman, whereas with Adam West, they were referencing stuff that had been in Batman since the 60s, So he was doing like "Let's Get Nuts" like Michael Keaton and stuff like that. So a few of them I was like, oh yeah, it's a joke that I've heard recently elsewhere.
One of the interesting things I learned about that movie is all the weird villains that they have popping up are actual villains from
Yeah.
like the history of Batman. They're all real comic book characters, and you're just
He
like,
says that. The pilot says,
com-
Joker goes, "Did you make some of those up?" And he goes, "Maybe. Probably worth a Google."
yeah, no, they're all real. Condiment Man,
Condiment King.
Condiment King. Okay,
In all fairness, Condiment King
Anyway.
originally was he was a villain, but he wasn't a real villain. It was basically someone who had been psycho manipulated to become a villain, and that was the idea why he was so shit. But yeah, they had a scene like that with all the villains in the Return of the Cape Crusaders. So again, when I first saw that, I was like, "Oh, that's cool. That's like the film I saw 2 weeks ago," So because they were very close, I think, in release dates. But
so the thing about the Lego Movie, if we want to talk about it for a good all of 30 seconds we have left. No, I'm just kidding. Like it was such a weird meta movie. Like, it was hilarious, yes, and we've talked about that. The jokes in it were nonstop, just hilarity, but also just like this meta narrative of, just be creative, and even the most the lamest of people can end up being like the hero of the day, and that is part of the hilarity. Is like, no, Emmett, you're special because you're not special. You're actually the most non-special person on the planet. And
yeah, I mean, I get, like, the message was like anyone can make a difference. I think that is,
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen that message before in films. What surprised me is, for what is an official Lego movie, it's made in conjunction with Lego, approval, whatever, It actually has a secondary message, if you will, or even perhaps a primary message of, don't worry about just building everything as the instructions say. Go out and just make your own sets, make your own spaceships, make your own vehicles, which, is what Lego was originally about. But in this day and age, when they're releasing so many sets, even 10 years ago when they were releasing so many sets a year,
Yeah.
it was actually surprising and refreshing for an official Lego movie to say, just make your own shit, So
just make your own stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
And as someone who is a mock maker, and like, I make big things that I don't want my, now 6-year-old, almost 7-year-old son to play with. My brain always flashes back to, what's his name's character, the dad, Lord Business.
I think he's just the father, I think, when he's in the real world.
Yeah, just the father. And I'm just like, God, he's right. He's right. You shouldn't be so uptight about these things. However, those things that I made are deliberately made so that I can sell things and keep my little tiny business going. So let's give you...
Yeah, like, if I made a meticulous city, I wouldn't craggle it. I wouldn't put crazy glue all over it, but I would be a little bit pissed if someone came in and just started, dismantling the tops of skyscrapers. That being said, I loved all the little scenes that Finn had created, the little vignettes around the city of people fighting and stuff.
Yeah.
That I would actively encourage. I just say, like, look, the city's there, let's have fun with it, let's play out battles, but let's not just dismantle it, which is what, happens in the second movie. I will say this, though, is that when the Lego movie came out, obviously, we said about it feeling like it wasn't 10 years ago, but also feeling like a lifetime ago. Lego was definitely, I think, in a different place back then in terms of, like, the popular mainstream opinion. I remember around that time still being mocked by people for being into Lego. I remember people in my workplace. I worked somewhere else back then, but I remember people taking the piss out of me because I bought Lego. Whereas now, my experience is, if you tell someone, like, what do you do for for hobby, for fun, I say, oh, I love Lego. Like, oh, that's cool. Either they do it themselves, or they know someone who does Lego, and they always say the same thing: it's therapeutic, or it's good for decompressing.
That's it. Yeah.
And so I don't know if the Lego movie was directly part of that. Maybe it was the sort of the start of the opinion changing about Lego. I think COVID was a big thing where people changed their opinion of Lego. But I think the
Oh,
Lego
definitely.
Movie started the trajectory, if
Yeah.
you will, of the change of opinion of people who aren't like hardcore assholes and anything, starting to think, okay, Lego isn't just for kids, even though it's a kids
Yeah.
movie.
Yep. Yep. I mean, it's a good kids movie that also appeals to adults, and
Yeah.
That's it.
that is the perfect example. Not pandering to adults, but also has a different level that we
It's
get.
probably an injustice to call it a children's movie. It's probably really a family
Yeah.
movie. Where
That's
it
it, yeah.
literally
Family movie.
has something for all the ages. And what I love about that is when kids enjoy it, they'll get something else from it as they grow up. They'll pick up on stuff that they didn't
Yep.
get when they were children. So.
So, can I show you guys a little artifact? Because I'm at my parents' house and we're talking about Lego as a youth. Okay, this is incredible. Okay, you see this? For those of you who are listening, it is a play school farm silo. It's made out of cardboard tubing and a little thin metal and a plastic top. When I was like 1 or 2, I did not have a stuffed animal. I had this, and I would put Lego in this and sleep with this. Like this was my stuffed
Good
animal.
choice.
This is the exact one. Okay? And my mom showed it to me this morning, like, we still have that. I'm like, no way. Yeah.
I mean, that kind of ties into the other point I wanted to make.
Yeah.
Is the Lego Movie was obviously a massive hit. I think it didn't even have that big a budget, even though the animation looks fantastic even today. I don't think it had
It looks
the
amazing.
size of a budget that other animated films have. Like Despicable Me and so on.
Yeah.
But the franchise ultimately failed. Like, we had the Lego Batman movie, which, it was good and it did good money, but you had the Lego Ninjago movie, which did terribly, and you had the Lego Movie 2, which also was a disappointment.
Really? It was a disappointment?
It didn't make that much money compared to previous ones.
The first one?
Yeah.
Yeah, so just numbers. The budget for the Lego Movie was 60 to 65 million, and the box office was 468.1 million.
Not enough profit.
So
that was the first one. The second one.
That's the first.
Yeah.
Yeah, the second one budget was 99 million, and it only made 199 million.
That's it.
Wow.
So it made less money, and it had a higher budget.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't like the second movie either. I gotta be honest. So.
Oh, really? Okay. I liked it as much as the first one.
I'm surprised that you're surprised because even at the time it was very mixed reception compared to the first one. It was people seemed to either love it or hate it. I hated it.
Okay.
There's parts of it I enjoyed, but overall, yeah.
I thought the addition of musical elements were the way they did it was pretty funny.
Oh God.
Yeah, but let's not get on Lego Movie 2. Lego Movie 1.
I mean, we can talk about the franchise as a whole. I mean, for me, I think they waited too long. Is the main one. When you've got we talked about it. Yes, it's a family film, but obviously the primary audience was children. The Lego Movie 2 didn't come out until 5 years after the first Lego Movie. That is too long for a sequel. Way too long, for a children's sequel. Yes, I know we're getting Ice Age films and stuff even now, but I feel like
Frozen 2.
Yeah, but when you're doing a franchise between 1 and 2...
Yeah, Frozen 2 came out like 7 years after the first one.
Yeah, but Star Wars and Frozen are parts of bigger entities. Star Wars is huge.
Yeah.
You had how many years between the prequels and the original trilogy? You also, with Frozen, it's part of the larger Disney thing. With the Lego Movie, you have one Lego movie, and then the actual sequel, you wait 5 years. If you wanted to include the Lego Batman movie, that came out 3 years afterwards. That was pushing it. Really, you needed to have the sequel 2 years afterwards. Because children are growing up.
Okay.
The kids who are into the first one, say if you were like 10 when the Lego movie came out, you're 15 when the second one come out, which is when a lot of people go into their dark ages.
Mhm.
So,
Okay, Lego, here's your job for endless money. Figure out how to stop people from going into their dark ages. I don't know what to say. I guess I didn't realize that the following ones had performed so much poorer than the first one.
oh, terribly. There's a reason why they didn't make a third one, and the reason why the rights have now gone to Universal rather than Warner Brothers. Although, saying that, Universal seem to have sat on the
They're
rights
going to
for
drive
ages.
that thing into the ground.
Well, they're making it. Is it a Pharrell Williams biopic? Is that right, Sam?
Well, I'm looking at something here that says that the third Lego movie is going to be in 2026.
Because there was cancelled Lego movies. That there was the Lego Movie 3 was cancelled as an actual sequel to, the main ones.
Mm-hmm.
But also they were going to do a spin-off called the Billion Brick Race, which I remember the writers at the time who were signed on to it. They said that it was going to be like a mashup of Wacky Races, Cannonball Run, and obviously Lego. Sounded fantastic, but very quickly that got dropped, as did the Lego Batman movie too as well. I think they were also going to do a Lego Justice League movie, I think, as well. They were going to do. There was loads of films that got cancelled.
When was the first season of Lego Masters? What year was that?
Are you talking about the US or UK one?
Yeah, US, I guess. I don't know. The point I'm trying to make is I feel like around the 2014, 2015 time period, they really they really did kind of like a media blitz. Like, hey, we got a movie. Hey, we got a TV show. Hey, we're making more mature, bigger Lego sets for all you adults. I feel like there was like this resurgence about that time, and I mean, we're experiencing the blowback of like Marvel, too many Marvel movies, and the diminishing returns on those. It might have just happened quicker with Lego.
I mean, the other problem I think is with Lego Movie is with the franchise is the Lego Ninjago movie was such a weird thing to do, because it was okay. Ninjago is arguably their biggest homegrown franchise with the cartoon series and everything, and I get they want to do a movie,
but it
of
is.
that, but it's
But
not.
Craggle, it is. It's very niche. It's very it is definitely very much for preteens, maybe teens, maybe a little earlier than that. So it's like it's a limited audience in the first place. Whereas, the first Lego movie, it was, hey, everybody, if you like Lego at all, we are literally going to make fun of every aspect of the fans of Lego. And that includes little kids to adults. So, a Lego Ninjago movie not doing well does not surprise me at all, because technically I'm a AFOL. I am a Lego creator. I don't care two farts about Ninjago.
Yeah, I mean, what I was going to say is I get they wanted to make a film based on their biggest homegrown theme. The issue is, like what you said, that one, even still, it's still more niche. They might have seen it as a way of, basically exposing that to a wider audience, but they started by alienating their core audience, because it's not canon to the ongoing Ninjago story. They're not the ongoing Ninjago cartoon. It's in its own continuity, but then it's not directly connected to the Lego movie. It doesn't feature any of the characters from the Lego movie.
Okay.
It was just so bizarre. It was like, who is this film for? Because it's not for Ninjago fans, because you've done a whole different Ninjago continuity, like a parallel universe almost. But it's not for mainstream fans, because even going into it, you have to have some kind of knowledge of Ninjago. Like, there's a lot of stuff in there that you just will go over your head unless you know Ninjago lore. But yeah, it's sad that the Lego movie 10 years ago was like a shining star, and I was excited for the future. I was excited for all the... I mean, 2017 was when the Lego Batman movie came out, and that did really well. And I remember that was the year that I went into YouTube. And I remember I did a bunch of videos about the future films that they were announcing at the time, like the Billion Brick Race. The future seemed bright, and then it just went downhill so fast. But I think part of that was, one, they didn't cash in on the immediate buzz from the film. They should have struck when the iron was hot. And two, they kind of went on a scattergun approach rather than sort of, getting the core franchise up and running properly before you did all these different spin-offs,
Right. Well,
Because the Lego Movie 2 as well, the other thing is, you got everyone to watch the Lego Batman movie, which, is connected to the Lego Movie through Batman, through Will or not. But then the Lego Movie 2 kind of forgets all the rest of the Lego Batman movie. Like, Alfred's there, but there's no mention of Robin or Barbara or any of the events that happened in that film. So it's like, what was the point?
yeah, weird discontinuity like that is sometimes funny in and of itself. I don't know.
That's it. They've just not carried it on and kept it consistent at all, which has ultimately led to it falling in the wayside.
I find that funny. I didn't realize that the second movie did so much poorer than the first one, and I really liked the second one. But okay, it's all good.
Yeah, honestly, the Lego Movie 2 is what killed the franchise. And Joe's like, I thought it was good. Joe's like heartbroken now that people don't like the movie.
You're still allowed to like it, Joe.
You can like what you like. You can like what you like. Live and let live.
That's it.
To me, I'm very bitter about it.
That is not something I've ever heard you say before. Like,
we'll let you have this one, mate. Honest.
Okay.
Well, we are over time. That's probably my fault with my massive quiz.
20 questions, man.
You're good, man. It was great. It was great, man.
So, to be fair,
that's
you
what
whizzed
the
through
game
some
is
of them.
called.
Yeah. You whizzed through some of them really quickly.
20 questions. Some of them had 5 answers, and some of them wanted us to recite entire paragraphs of dialogue. Like, what did you think was going to happen?
I wanted it to be proper tickling the brain.
Well,
Okay.
consider my brain well and truly tickled.
And I do hope you want to go back and watch the movie, because that was the other aspect of it as well.
Yes, definitely.
Make you go back and watch it.
It did make me smile, make me think, I need to rewatch this movie.
Good. Yeah, seriously.
Good.
And of course, thanks everyone who joined us for the live stream, everyone who participated in the chat. Sorry we didn't get you involved as much as usual.
No, I think I see deaf people. 35. I want to just thank everybody for finding us on the new channel as well. We took a shift and we moved everything over. So thank you for joining us on here, and tell your friends about it, please. Let's all plug our stuff. Craggle, do you want to go first today?
No, Joe can go first.
Okay. Hi everyone. I'm Joe from Skylab Bricks. You can come follow me on Instagram under Skylab_Bricks, where I post my insanely, ridiculously big and space-themed Lego creations. I'm working on some big stuff right now. I won't say what, but it'll be coming out soon. So follow me on Instagram. Go check out my wares and sundries on Etsy under Skylab Bricks. And very, very slowly, I'm trickling things onto Rebrickable. So come check out my stuff.
Cool. Thank you very much, Joe.
Hey, you're welcome.
Craggle.
Hello, I am Craggle, Cut the Craggle, or whatever else you want to call me within reason. You can find me on YouTube. Eventually, I will start posting new content on there again. I know I've been saying that for a while, but I do have a lot of stuff in the works. You can also find me on Instagram. I post much more frequently on there, and I do sometimes post the odd TikTok. So, if that's your bag, go follow me on there as well. But mainly, I want you to go to cutthecraggle.com, because that is where you can give me your money in exchange for little plastic people. So please go and check out my custom minifigure store. There is also going to be some new stuff, not minifigure related, minifigure adjacent maybe, but not actual minifigures, coming on there very, very soon. So be sure to make sure you bookmark that website too.
Thank you, Craggle. Me, well, you all know me and my ugly mug. I am Sam Jones. I'm the Brickkeeper. You can head to my Brickkeeper Etsy store and get the instructions for it's over there. My big TARDIS, my Stargate, Craggle's Dirt Farm, and his Afterlife Ecto 1, and some spaceships. Long, erect penises, if you will. So I just want to thank everybody for coming along tonight. Craggle, thank you for being here and being an awesome participant in the quiz. Joe, thank you for being here and for being a semi-decent participant in the quiz. Joe, take us out.
Go to hell. Okay, yes. It might not be next week, but next time we are going to be talking about Lego's brand new Lego branded blood transfusions and how they can help you with your golf game. Stay fresh, cheese bags. We'll see ya.
Bye.
Bye.